Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to properly prepare your metal for welding.
Then we're going to come to the track torch. Now the first thing you want to do before you do anything else is check and make sure this is on the right angle. We want it 37.5 degrees to make the included angle 75 degrees. And this is the angle we use when we're doing shielded metal arc welding. And right underneath that line, right above the 30, right there, that's where we want to keep that dialed in at, and that'll be perfect for what we need. We're gonna go turn our oxygen on. A couple cranks there. As you know, the oxygen is gonna be about 35 PSI. We're gonna crack the acetylene, and that's gonna be at about 6 PSI. So we'll get the torch ready, crack the acetylene. We'll heat up our metal here. Make sure when you're moving the track torch, you're grabbing right here in the middle. That way it doesn't get off the track. Alright, so after your metal is cut, bring it over to a table. I don't have any clamps with me, but you can put a clamp here, you can put a clamp here. I just welded it to the back here. I'm using a flap disc for the grinding. You can use a grinding disc. I like a flap disc or a sanding disc, whatever you want to call them. They're flap disc. But it just comes out a little bit smoother, looks better, cleans up a lot nicer. All right, here we go. Okay, so before welding, let's put our gloves on. And always make sure you got a grinding handle on your grinding wheel. So what we're gonna do is I like to stand right to the side of it, and you're gonna kind of just do this. You're just kind of scraping this side here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna clean up the face, okay? It's a very nice clean cut, but we wanna just clean it up just a little bit more. And that's how we do it. All I'm doing is very, very lightly just going over the face of it. So that's all we do on that. Just very lightly go over the face of this, and you're just cleaning up the metal just a little bit. All right, now we're ready for a landing. And with shielded metal arc welding for groove welding, the landing is 1/8 inch thick. So that's what we're gonna put on right here. And how we do that is we take the grinding disc and we hold it a little bit at an angle. We're coming straight onto it, but we're holding right there at the edge, right there. And we're just adding some pressure and smooth motions throughout. So here we go. like to do after this is you're gonna feel a little bit of an edge at the bottom. So to get that edge off, I just hold the grinding disc upside down and then just strike it one time. And that cleaned up the edges nice and smooth. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Okay. So there's what it looks like right now. And we want an 1/8 inch landing on this metal. So the way to tell is you can take a 60-10 rod or an 1/8 inch TIG rod, that's what I've got here, and you can just put it right up against there and see that that's an 1/8 of an inch all the way throughout. Now what we're gonna do is clean up the rough edges here. And the reason we're doing that is because when you fit these together, you'll flip these around to tack them together. And if you got any bumps or anything like that, it's gonna set it off center and it's just not gonna weld properly for you. So you wanna get it as flat as possible so that when you tack this, it's a proper fit up. And there's what it looks like all cleaned up. And that is ready to weld. Proper metal preparation is extremely important when it comes to groove welding. If you have a good setup, a good preparation in the beginning, you're gonna have a better weld. So I hope you guys learned something, and I can't wait to see you guys weld.